All right, welcome to the broadcast, everybody. Today's session is dedicated to some product adding practice. And what I want to do here is I'm going to log into kind of a test Volusion account, and I'm going to show you step by step how you go about adding products from different suppliers. The suppliers we're going to use as an example are going to be suppliers like Amazon, Target, Sears, and maybe others. And I'm just going to show you what I would do if I were adding just very simple, basic products so you guys can follow along and hopefully get a little more practice for yourself. All right. So I want to start out with, here's a Volusion site that we have sitting up here. Very first thing you always do, and this is especially geared to you people who are new, go to your Volusion site and find a spot to sign in. Now, the sign in on a lot of Volusion sites is kind of down here towards the bottom, and I'm just going to circle it with a black pen right there. Do you see that? There's a sign in or a my account, a login section. You need to make sure you sign into your account first. Looks about the same on most Volusion sites. So we're going to go there and we're going to click sign in, and I've got to make sure I've got my sign in credentials. If you don't have your credentials, either contact our support department or contact your coach directly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in here. That way I can get into the administrative section of Volusion. And then once I'm here, a lot of times it'll take me into my dashboard. And if you're not in your dashboard, you can easily find it by coming up here to the top left of the screen, and I will circle it. You'll click on this button right here. It's now orange. It was white before. Once it's orange, it means it's been pressed down like a button. I'm here on the dashboard page. If I were somewhere else, it would be white. So you need to click that, and it'll take you here to the dashboard, okay? All right, then your first step is to click on inventory, which we're going to start with. So inventory, and then within inventory, I'm going to select products, okay? Real easy to do at this point. Now I just need to go and add my products, and here's the little add product button right here, okay? We're going to click on that. All right, there we go. So this is a very basic product adding form. And there's really only just a few essentials that need to be here. You need a name, a code, a price, and a weight. That's it. Name, code, price, weight. That's it. Of course, you really should have a picture too. So I think what I'll add to that, really for any basic product, is you need a name, a code, a price, a weight. I'm going to say the fifth thing you need. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth thing you need. You need a picture as well. You probably need a product description, number 6, and you need to choose a category to put it in, number 7. So if you want to write those down, if you're newer and you're struggling with adding products and it seems all a bit overwhelming, really it's number 1 name, number 2 code, number 3 price, number 4 weight, number 5 picture, number 6 product description, and then number 7 you need to file it away in a category of some sort. All right. Okay, let me delete this out. There we go, deleted. And then let's do one of our own. Now, I don't have anything pre-planned here. We're just going to do some practice. So I'm going to go over here to Amazon. Let me grab my pointer. Here we go. Go to Amazon. And let's just grab something at random. I suppose it doesn't really matter. What should we look for, guys? I need a new wheelbarrow. I'm going to look up wheelbarrow just as an example. I need one for my yard right now. That's the first thing that came to mind. So I'm going to find this one right here at the top, this Gorilla Carts one. Click on this. This is assuming Amazon were my supplier. Here's what I would do. Very quickly, I would highlight the title right here, and I would copy it. Right click on top, copy. And then I would paste it, okay? So there's my name for the product. My code, I'm just going to do AMZ dash. And why do I do AMZ? Because it's from Amazon. And then I'm going to just make up a number because the product code doesn't really matter. It's just an internal thing. The important thing for me is that the prefix is AMZ, so I know that it's coming from Amazon. Okay. Price. What should I charge for it? Well, most things on Amazon, especially if you're using Amazon Prime or free shipping, this item right here is $67.49. A lot of times you do have to pay sales tax on Amazon, so sometimes you got to add in another 10%, for sales tax. But I'll tell you what, most of the time, if you'll take $67.49 in this case and multiply it by about 1.3 to 1.4, that usually gives you plenty of profit margin built in, enough to pay for your merchanting fees and potential sales tax, and if there is any shipping, potential shipping. If it's a very large item, though, you may want to look closely at the shipping because they may have a surcharge. In this case, they don't, so I'm going to do $67.49 times 1.35 in this case. It's a 35% markup. That would give me $91.99 in this case. All right, there's my price. Now, weight, unless it's a digital product, you always need to have a weight of 1. I guess you could go in and put the actual weight, but most of you guys are charging free shipping on your site, so please just put either a number 1 or greater in that box. If it's less than 1, it'll cause problems for the system. I won't go into that right now, but it will, so just put a 1 there. All right. Under description, I'm just going to grab the simple description right here, copy it. Real easy. I just highlight, right-click, copy. And before I paste it into the description, I always like to hit this box first. This is the HTML box. Click on it, paste it, and then click on it again. It removes all formatting. We've talked about that in previous trainings. Categories, I need to select the Select Categories section, and I'm just going to put this in Category 1 right now. Assuming I maybe had a wheelbarrow category or maybe I had a garden tools category, I would put it there. But today's about adding products, and so we're just going to add that. Now, the image I need to get. Now, here's a trick with Amazon. Ready? If I click on this, I can bring up this little pop-up that shows me just the pictures exclusively. If I can get here and right-click on this image and hit Save Image As, I should have no problem actually saving the picture, the large picture, to my desktop. Sometimes if you try to save this right here, right, like you don't get the pop-up, but you come onto Amazon and you just try to click on this image on the left and right-click and save, it won't work. So it's better to bring up this pop-up here, right-click and hit Save Image As, and then you shouldn't have any problem. But I did get the image, and I'm going to add it. I hope. There it goes. I'm going to choose File, double-click, and upload. And my image is added. Pretty easy, right? Hit the Save button. And it should be saved to my product inventory. Now, I can find this product here under Inventory. I can go back to Inventory and then Products, and I should find it listed here in case I want to go back and edit it in the future. All of my products end up in my Inventory section. This is where I do any price editing, or if I need to find a product I added previously and edit it, I would always, of course, go here where all of them are kept. All right. I can also check to see if it made it onto the website. If I correctly classified it into one of the categories it should have, and sure enough, there it is sitting in Category 1. All right. Pretty easy, right? Today's is just about practice, so I'll do a couple more for you guys if you want to watch. Inventory, we'll go Products again. And let's hit Add Product. We'll grab something else. You guys threw out some ideas. Jeff, I saw you asked for shavers, so let's do that. Let's do men's electric shaver. See what we can find. There we go. There's a nice one right there. Now this is Target that I'm doing now. This is a Philips Norelco shaver, so I'm just going to highlight the title and paste that in here. Under code, see, sometimes I like just to put 1 by default there. Code, I'm going to put TG dash, and then I'll just put in some number. The price on it, same situation here. A lot of things on Target are free shipping. But I think I'm going to add, let's see, $50 is the price. Let's multiply that by about 1.4. We'll try to charge $70 for it. And I do the price a bit arbitrarily because we don't really know what the optimal price is. That takes a bit of testing. We just want to make sure we start with a price that is fair, high enough for us to get some profit. Okay, so here's a big product description here. Now I could grab all of this if I wanted. I don't know if I will. A lot of times this is just repeated stuff that's already here, so you can grab it all. I'm just going to grab the top portion for now. I always come back and edit this later anyway, just to make it better. And you know, I'm copying from my supplier now, but I'd like to go back in there and edit it and make it unique so it's not a total copy. So I'm going to hit the HTML, case it in, hit the HTML again, select a category. We'll put this one in category 1 as well. We'll pretend like those two were related. Now I need to get a picture. Okay, so here's the picture on target. I just clicked on it to get a large version of it. I can right click and then hit save image as, and I should be able to save it there to my desktop, which I just did. Come down here to where it says image management. We'll add it, choose a file, found it right here, upload it, and there it is. Hit save, and we should be done. If I go back out and view the store and go to category 1, sure enough, there is my product listed on my website, and here's how it looks on its own unique individual page. Okay, right, pretty easy. Now, you know, I'm simplifying this a bit, guys, because if I wanted to get into some more advanced features, I could. When you're adding products, you can add different size variations and color variations, and you can have it show up on the home page, and you can show discounted pricing and do all sorts of good things. But today's is just about practicing the basics, and I want to make sure most of you guys have these basic skills to get this done, especially for you people that are new. Let's do another example. And I'll try to go a little faster this time. This is Sears here. I got another idea from somebody. Peter, you threw out toaster. I'm going to put toaster oven search, and we'll do one of these for fun. You know, Volusion doesn't care about picture size, Jeff. Bigger is better here. But if you had a really, really small one, there's no minimum requirements like there is on eBay. So let's just grab this one right here. We're here on Sears.com. This is a Kenmore 4-slice stainless steel toaster oven. So I'm going to copy the title, paste it here, put in the weight, the code. We're saying it's Sears, and we're making up a number. The price on it, $40. Of course, this is a sale price. The normal price is $54. But I find Sears also often just keeps their normal prices as sale prices a lot. So I'm going to take the sales price, $40, and multiply that by 1.4 this time, and that's about $56. So let's do $56.99. Description, we got to find a description for it, and here it is. Copy. We're going to paste that right here. Okay, going a little faster now that you see me do it a few times. We'll put this one in category 4. And under image, we haven't gotten an image for it yet. Let's see if we can click to zoom. Right click. See how I've got the big version of it now? Now I right click and hit save image as. And I save it. Add it in here. I thought there it is. Thought I saved it. Upload. There it is. Save. And we're done. I'm going to come back out, look at category 4, and sure enough, there's my item on my site. Looks pretty legit, doesn't it? Looks really nice. Yeah, Peter, so you don't see me resizing pictures here. I'm trying to get the biggest picture possible, and I'm saving that picture. And even if it's smaller than 500 by 500, which is that minimum eBay requirement, it actually doesn't matter. Volusion will take any size. Obviously, we should err on the side of bigger, Because if you do a bigger image, you get this effect. You get the zoom effect that I'm getting right now. See that? If I uploaded an original that was a lot smaller than that, I wouldn't get this nice zoom effect, which I like. Okay. Some of you say, "Hey, how do I turn on my zoom on my product images?" And you don't. It comes on if you put in a big enough size image. All right, makes sense. Okay, on to the next one. So let's do a speed round here. Let's pick another supplier. Let's do like I don't know. Let's do a Walmart this time. This will be our speed round. I'll find something in Walmart. Anybody have a suggestion? Should we maybe do like maybe we do a table lamp? Grab this one right here. Okay, ready? Let's go quick on this so you guys can see just an example of a quicker product. Okay, ready? So let's time ourselves, just see how fast we go. I'll break out the stopwatch here. Okay, ready? Go. So I'm going to highlight the picture, go back into Volusion. So I'm going fast here, right? I'm going to talk you through it, but I'm going to try to go fast here. Add product, paste that in. Code is Walmart. Make up a number. That is 1414. So I'm going to price that around $23.99, although the shipping's on top of it, so I might do like $26.99. Let me grab a product description down here. Walmart's a little tougher on the product descriptions because sometimes they talk about themselves in it. So you want to make sure there's no Walmart information there. I'll put this one in category 2. I do not have an image. I need to get one. Right-click and save that picture to my desktop. See, it's pretty quick. I mean, you can almost sit here mindlessly adding products once you figure out how to do it. Save it, and done. That took us 1 minute and 3 seconds, right? That was pretty quick, wasn't it? 1 minute and 3 seconds to add that product. And if I go and view the store to see how it looks, where do we put it again? Category 2. Yeah, there it is. Category 2, and there's your product listed on your site. So it's not hard to do. It's not hard to go quick. It just takes a little bit of practice, just like anything, I suppose. Just like anything. Now we can get a lot more advanced in our product adding, right? Let me just go back to inventory and then products and show you what I mean. We could hit add product here, and we could get into the options section where we're creating different size variations and color variations. Or you come down here to advanced info, and then you're into like keywords and search engine stuff and different pricing techniques with list price and sale prices and different shipping options and additional product descriptions and how the product is going to show up and display and just some general miscellaneous items, third-party integration, stock, vendors, so on and so forth. So you can make this really complicated, but what I showed you today, an example of, is very simple, very basic product adding that I would hope wouldn't take you very long. I mean, if you could sustain 1 minute per listing onto your Volusion store, I mean, you'd do 60 items in an hour, right? 120 in 2 hours. You'd probably get even faster than that. I know that's probably maybe a little quick, and so even if I were wrong by 100%, if you were at 2.5, 3 minute listings, I mean, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. You'd be good. I like to shoot for under 5 minutes, but hopefully you can see on a very simple product, you can go even less than that. Greg asked about bandwidth. Guys, bandwidth is something that all website owners have to be aware of. Each Volusion account has a certain bandwidth allotment. Usually it's a certain amount of gigabytes, and bandwidth is basically the memory that's used up every single time and the space that's used up every single time you do something within your Volusion account. It's not something to be overly concerned about. Yes, that you're supposed to have a limit, but rarely on a smaller brand new site do you hit or exceed that limit. And we'll never charge you a fee for that unless you do it excessively and we talk to you about it and give you warnings. So we're not really overly concerned about bandwidth until you get really big and you're getting a lot of traffic to your site and your store's much bigger. Then you need to be concerned about it. But as of right now, no, I wouldn't be concerned in the latest. Do these companies ship under our name to our customer? Well, these ones don't, because these are just normal retailers, right? But some drop shippers will. If you're using some wholesale drop shippers, you can check to see if they quote unquote white label their boxes and make it generic. Some of them will even print some material on behalf of your own company and put it in. But these companies wouldn't. Retail drop shippers aren't really that good for that kind of thing. Okay, well, guys, I think that's plenty. I just wanted to give you a little practice, especially for some of you newer people working on your Volusion account. So good luck doing that. Hopefully this was helpful, and I wish you guys all the best this week. We'll be back on Wednesday for some more Volusion training. Come prepared for that. Thanks for coming along.